Right, we're live everywhere. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Roman Shersher, your number one online resource for buying property with your market update. Going to give you a lot of information today. Remember, if you like the video, please make sure to hit the like button at the bottom so you know to keep creating content and videos just like this, so that I can continue doing that for you. As always, I bring you the raw data. I give you a little bit of my opinion, but really, it's the raw facts on the data that's out there that should drive your decisions on what to do in the real estate market, and that's what I'm here for. All right, current projects. We have a number of projects in Jacksonville. I got 4 properties coming to market. I'm heading out to Jacksonville next week in order to secure those and get them ready to hit the market, both the rental market as well as a couple that we're going to sell. Here in Los Angeles, we have our Woodland Hills projects that's getting close to being completed. That should be done by the end of the month approximately. And when we bought a new Northridge property, beautiful home adjacent to Sherwood Forest, 5-bedroom, 3-bath home. Very excited about what that's going to look like. Design layouts look amazing. Reach out if you have anyone or know or are interested in something in Northridge in that area. And lastly, we got a Studio City condo and another Northridge home that's coming to market. The Northridge home is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, also in a good area. All right, to anyone watching on Instagram, please make sure that you head over to Facebook or YouTube after this to check out the links in the slide to the content that I'm about to go over with you. Let's jump right in. So a couple of days ago, we got notification that the inflation rate is still up high, and that potentially that's going to torpedo the ability for the Fed to lower their rates earlier this year. Potentially, hopefully, it'll be pushed back just a little bit. But our consumer inflation stayed high last month. It's boosted by gas, rents, auto insurance, and other items, the government said Wednesday in a report that will likely pause the Fed's lowering of the cutting of the interest rates. The March figures, it's the 3rd straight month of inflation readings well above the Fed's target of 2% inflation, where it's close to 4% inflation. And it's, as you can see here are the main drivers of what that inflation looks like. And so 3 straight months of higher than desired inflation will likely slow down the Fed's desire to cut their interest rates, all right? As they've, quote unquote, made clear that with the economy healthy, they're not in a rush to cut their benchmark rate, despite the earlier projections that they would do so about 3 times this year. They still could come out and lower it 3 or more times this year. We'll see what that looks like. All right. Next, our prices here in Southern California continue to go up. They continue to go up like crazy. And one of the reasons why is because there's a lot of buyers out here that aren't affected by the interest rates. Who's not affected by interest rates? All cash offers, people that are just buying these properties with no effective interest rate. The only thing they're losing is potentially interest that they're going to earn in the bank by having that money there. But we all are seeing what's happening to real estate. That's a better investment at this point. And other wealthy buyers who are putting significantly more down. And for them, that interest rate hit is not nearly as high. So our home prices hit a record in March amid sky-high mortgage interest rates. Our rates are very high right now, as high as they've been since October of last year, which hit the highest peak of over 8% at one point. Now it's down to about 7.3. I'll go over that in just a second. But we hit all-time high. The average for the 6-county region, almost an all-time high. The average for the 6-county region reached $870,000 in March, $869,082 to be exact, according to Zillow. That's up 9% from a year earlier. So prices, the median price went up 9% in 1 year, and it's 1% higher than the previous all-time high in June of 2022. June of 2 years ago, was the all-time high. So no, I was wrong. This is the all-time high. It's 1% even higher, the median range. With rates hovering in the upper 6 range, the mortgage payment on the average home now tops $5,500. That's if you $5,500 if you can put 20% down. Okay, as you can see. And in all, about 23% of LA County homes sold in February were bought with all cash. So almost 1 out of every 4 houses that are sold are bought all cash. No loan at all. And so for those people, they're not as rate sensitive. They're not as payment sensitive. And so they're overpaying for these homes because that higher price point that they're paying, even with the additional high interest rates, it doesn't affect them as much. And it's pricing a lot of first-time home buyers out that are only putting down 5 to 20% down. According to the California Association of Realtors, only 11% of households in LA and Orange County could reasonably afford the median home price. Affordability is at 11%. It's almost an all-time low. It's less than 1% from their all-time highs. Prices are less than 1% of their all-time highs in Riverside County. So anyway, the main thing is this. If people think, oh, prices are have to come down, interest rates are going to come down, prices are going to come down, I beg to differ. So the rates, if they fell considerably, it would actually make the homes more affordable. You would introduce new buyers to the market at these lower interest rates. And these new buyers, there's still not going to be a humongous amount of additional supply that's going to come to market. These new buyers are going to push up prices even higher. So the interest rates are not what's going to slow down our market. Interest rates, if anything, once they fall, the interest rates, we're going to have more demand. We're going to have more competition for these same properties. We are seeing an increase in the amount of properties that have come to market. We have a 20% increase in transactions this year so far, which is great, but you're coming off of an anemic year, off of nothing. So it's still a very low inventory on the market in comparison to the amount of buyers that are out there. And if interest rates fall, forget about it. Speaking of interest rates, our 30-year fix right now is at 7.3%. So in early March, which last month I did one of these, we were at 7.8%. 7.08%. We are up 22 basis points. We were at, for the 15-year, we were at 6.57%. We're now at 6.75%. The 30-year jumbo was 7.38. We're now at 7.5, 7.51. The 30-year FHA was 6.57. It's now 6.7. And the VA was 6.57. And now it's at 6.72. All right. Thanks for bearing with us. Our quote of the day, as always, is by G.K. Chesterton. He's a British writer and philosopher. He passed away in 1936. His quote is this: "The aim of life is appreciation." So I want to let you guys know I appreciate you for staying with us and listening to our real estate update. I appreciate everyone in my world that makes my world great. My family, my wife, my friends who I love tremendously. And I wish you guys the same level of appreciation as I have for everyone. May you be appreciated, and may your assets appreciate. Remember, check out the links to the content on my Facebook or YouTube. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button so I know to keep creating this content, giving you information, raw data on what's going on there, and hopefully some good forecasting for your real estate needs. This is Roman Shersher, your #1 online resource for buying property. Signing off.